Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2 drives will tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go forward on 4th and 3. They snap it to Stafford. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Stafford looks to throw again. He'll get this one to Cup complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete.
Well, certainly appears that they're going to try to keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Williams. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
10, hey, 22!
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey!
To throw is Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Williams going to get it on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first down.
Zebra! Set!
Stafford. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. 6, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job run here, Charles. Just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Let the crowd go. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Stafford. Forced out to his left. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Ready.
Now it's Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Throwing to Stafford. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could get to the top of the small DB and haul that one in.
22.
But that time, it didn't work out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing is Williams. He'll buy some time right. And it's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
To the air, Williams. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Shut up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
To throw, Williams rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I don't know, and to be be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
My mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
32!
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's to the tight end, Kobe Parkinson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
19 tight, 19 tight.
A final shot before break. Williams. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take up.
A pass complete to Adunze. Finding space at the 40. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
That's good for us Chicago Bears.
Dragon 60.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, here in this third quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a one-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
It's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Ready? Unlock line. Unlock. Smash. Smash.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Hey. Hey. Check that. Check that. Get up.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. A pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's better. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, you can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
We couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here on the option to give to Swift here. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll roll him out right. He finds his target Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Swift. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Ready? 11. And middle.
Back to throw, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. First down carry, it's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Pressure gets to him and brings him down. fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Set. Warrior 70. Hut.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, that is incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. From the gun, here's Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw is Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And that is caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Stafford now to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Steps away to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, 35 yards. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Evans hit in the ball post through. And now the Rams have got it going and hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
Point after try forthcoming. And the lead will shrink to 6.
The score, Bears 27, Rams 21.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. They'll go play action here with Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Ready?
They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, no. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now it's Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cobb. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Stafford now to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will score. A 6th touchdown. And there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there after he got it. He took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time. That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one. Oh, they try to let it on the return. Now the ball's loose. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half.